All right. I hate whenever I transition to the screen and my webcam shows that creepy ass Slenderman thing. Holy cow. But anyway, right on, folks. Today we are going to find out what is the best Butterfree card. And before we get to that, literally 5 minutes ago, there was just a minor earthquake here. I just thought I'd like to share it with you guys. Amidst all the hurricanes that I'm currently encountering, no, we can't forget the Earth's other forces of natures. The earthquake had to give us a quick reminder that it still exists. Hold your horses. We don't have to focus on the element of water only. There's earth after all. But let us go on to Butterfree, the Pokemon that got away from yesterday. But let's see. It has several cards, definitely more than Metapod or Caterpie. Is it on par with Caterpie? I think it might be almost the same with Caterpie. But anyway, yeah, we're doing Butterfree today. We got a whopping 21 cards to look at. So let's take our sweet time and do it. I really am, dude. Like, we're on the Ring of Fire. We're an island nation, so we got to worry about waves as well, hurricanes. Japan's perfectly situated to get hit by everything minus tornadoes. We are missing on the tornado front, which is, honestly, for the better. It's probably better to not have tornadoes. Holy cow, those are scary. Still remember that one time we had a legitimate tornado. I guess it wouldn't be a drill at that point, but we had to do that tornado thing where we're just all out in the hallway, scrunched down with our hands behind our head. That was a little spooky. I was what, 14 at the time? But that was neat. It doesn't kill you, makes it stronger, right? No. Yeah, no, tornadoes are pretty freaking scary. Yeah, I hate the tornado drills, man. They're usually super long too, and you kind of just sit there in the most awkward of positions. But I don't know. I feel like if a tornado does come by, I'm sure everyone's gonna just start panicking and running. Western Kentucky close to home. West. Really? Shoot, that's horrible, man. I hope everything is okay. Jesus Christ. Wow, Kentucky is close enough to be to have tornadoes. So I know Midwest is just freaking tornado. What do they call that area? Tornado Valley, something like that. I don't remember. But dang, that is unfortunate. Western Kentucky, which is close to Missouri. Damn, that actually, yeah, that's horrible. I'm really sorry to hear about that. But yeah, tornadoes are pretty bad. I think that's one of the things that I do feel a little guilty about when it comes to kind of almost being excited for natural disasters. For example, I feel like I show a lot of enthusiasm by getting hit by a typhoon, or a hurricane, right? But I know that a lot of people get hurt by it, and it's I think a very immature approach to weather. But at the same time, it's I don't know. It's almost God-fearing. It's terrifying, but also kind of just awe-strucking, and how incredibly strong nature is sometimes. But it is there is kind of guilt when it comes to me almost celebrating over certain things like that. So with this example right here, tornadoes. Yeah, no, tornadoes are super serious though. Holy cow. Yeah, it is impressive at how incredibly destructive it can be. It's crazy to think about. Because we have made so many man-made destructive forces, right? But I don't know. It's crazy that something so I guess traditionally seen as like beautiful and kind of like natural can be so destructive as well. I feel like maybe this is a very pessimistic look on humanity. A good old what's it called? The Leviathan. Who was the guy that wrote that? Thomas something. Forgot his name, but he was like all humans are born evil, like that kind of like thought process. And I'm like, I don't know about that one, but I feel like very easily corruptible, I guess. Upbringing is just so important, and if you had a poor one, then it's like, dang, that kind of just sets you up in the worst ways for the rest of your life, unfortunately. But I think I've been pretty lucky to, at least I'd like to think I had a good upbringing. But I mean, I feel like if I think that to begin with, it probably was pretty good. But anyway, I think all of the serious kind of topics are out of my realm. I feel like I'm a little too immature and unserious to talk about such grave topics. So let's get things back in a more, let's see, stale Joe appropriate alley, and let's go and rank these Butterfree. Probably one of the worst segues I've ever done. Not that I am known for such impressive segues, but we are back on track nonetheless. All right, so Butterfree. Okay. If someone can tell me what I'm referencing, the last tier, the bad tier today, psych, it's a horsefly, then I will be, honestly, that'd be awesome. I'll just bow down, you know. Just do a little bit of praying there. Only bad segue is the one that breaks down in use. I suppose. The one that just deteriorates as you're trying, and then it's just like, anyway, let's just talk about it, you know. Although, to be honest, I think the last tier, or like the bad one for today, is quite, everyone knows it. I assure you, everyone knows it. It's just the connection is so obscure. So it is like, I want to give a hint because like I know for sure everyone knows this. It's a reference, okay. It's a reference to a Nickelodeon show. It's like if I go any further than that, then it's gonna be immediately you'll know the exact episode. And like you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and then you would learn a fun fact. It was like, oh wait, that was actually not a butterfly. But anyway, I'll probably reveal it down the line. So let's get things started. We're starting things off with Butterfree Jungle Base Set 2 reprint. This card, you already saw it in the thumbnail. This card I think is freaking beautiful. Oh, shoot the Silvatos, get it? Hey, shoot the shot, man, shoot the shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, as they say, and I do agree. But what do you think? What do you think, buddy? While you type that out, let me go through this Butterfree real quick because this is freaking beautiful. Oh my god. A round of applause for Silvatos. It is exactly the butterfly from the SpongeBob episode. The close-up of the butterfly is actually not a butterfly, and it's a horsefly, which honestly is even more terrifying. Horseflies has the nastiest bites. Have you guys ever got bitten by by a horsefly? Bro, their bites hurt. Holy cow. My god, at least they're not bot flies though. At least they don't freaking lay eggs in you. But yeah, no, that scene was terrifying. Like, like a close-up of a butterfly is not too bad. But the horsefly, ugh, they're nasty. Yeah, they're infamous for their bites indeed. And, you know, for good reason. Oh my god. It's like a super... I mean, like, I feel like everyone says, like, oh, it's just a pinch, you know? But this one was they took, like, a decent bit of your skin. You know how, like, pinches are often, like, you know, whenever they describe, oh, it's like a pinch, like a shot as a pinch, it's often a very localized fine point of pain, right? But no, freaking horseflies, they just straight up pinch a chunk of flesh, man. Like they freaking incise it and it hurts so much. Crazy, man. It's horrible. Okay. Yeah, a small prick is exactly what I was thinking of. But yeah, no. Horseflies, they just freaking devour you. It's horrible. Cho'Gath indeed. Okay. But Butterfree. Honestly, this card is very, very pretty. Like this is kind of making me think, oh hell yeah. Renaissance, 16th century, European. I don't know my art history, but I've been honestly tempted to learn just to like try to better my commentary for the art. But this one's so pretty. Like I can totally see this one being in like a more what's it called? Like at a historic art museum, like that kind of art style. It's very, very pretty. I honestly omega dig it, and it is definitely impressive, very nice. If I can find the card. Do. You'd think it'd be pretty easy to find. There we go. Okay, moving onward. Right, the colors. It's popping, man. It's beautiful. Fantastic card. All right, Southern Islands. Islands always bop. And I think that Butterfree Southern Islands though is probably one of the more boring ones. But that is not to say it is not a bad card, because this card is still pretty dang good. It's just all the other Southern Island cards tend to be pretty high up there in terms of being a great card. So this one, I mean, you've got flowers. This Butterfree's being the flower girl at some wedding, some procession. It's freaking amazing. You got like Technicolor palm trees in the background. Like, what in the world happened here? Like, you know, freaking sick. And what is this? Like this is like a lot of the Southern Island Pokemon's like, or like the card arts kind of, you can mesh them all together into one giant art. So like, what is this? Probable Pokemon in this side. Not really sure. But honestly, there's something so cute about like how it's holding the flowers. Like on one hand you have the bundle of flowers, and then the other hand looks like it's throwing them out. It's adorable. This card is so cute. Definitely impressive, very nice. But I think it's one under Jungle. Right here. Dude, whenever I say right here, you guys have watched Naruto, right? Or at least some. There's this one theme, or like I guess a opening in particular, that like every time I say right here, I like immediately think of that theme. It's like right here, right now, duh, right here, right now, you know. Maybe not. I think I butchered the entire thing heavily, but wait, do you know? Yeah, it's an amazing song. It's so catchy. Oh yeah, it's called "We Are Fighting Dreamers," I think. We are fighting dreamers, da na 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 na, fighting dreamers, something like that. I sing that at karaoke sometimes. Heck yeah, dude. I just realized I haven't been playing music at all this entire time. You guys have been tortured by my haggard voice. But okay, Neo Discovery. This one, it's got that hazy dreamlike feel, which I typically don't like, but in this case, I honestly really like it. This one looks really cool. I feel like this is what I'd see if I'm like super dehydrated, I'm about to pass out, and the Butterfree's an angel to take me to heaven. Maybe not pass out, maybe a step above that, but like that's what I'm imagining right now. Just the context, like this is like the last thing I die or something, and it's beautiful. The focus is purely on him. The background is gonna be like wham, like all out of focus. Gonna disagree with me on this card? No problem, buddy. That begs me, in that case, tell me where you would put it in the tier list, because I'm gonna put this one in nice for now. Not my favorite though. I don't have a reason. Honestly, I feel like you don't really need a reason, you know? Because like for every person that likes a card, there's a person that's gonna not like the card. And you don't need to have a reason. You just don't vibe with it, you know? Where is it? Yeah, but personally, I would put it in nice for me. And I feel like that is kind of pretty different from the trend that I've been setting with that type of card. Where the heck is it? Am I blind? Or did I not get it in here? Which is very possible. I may have just straight up forgotten Neo Discovery. Bro, I don't see it. Also, middle right. It's like, it was the most like distinct out of them all. The card. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'll put it in nice. And let's go on. I forgot what I was going to talk about. All right, Expedition. Doesn't matter. We're going on to Expedition. Hopefully, Sylvanos, this one will redeem it for you. Hopefully this one will do ya. Ah, it's one of these cards. Okay. I mean, there's two Butterfrees already. They look like they're going to interact. I think that's automatically pretty decent. This is one of the kinds of Expedition cards that aren't exactly my favorite though. Where there's like the holo itself is like the background. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. It's a little too much for me. But I can see the appeal. But there are two Butterfrees. Two is better than one, as they all say. And honestly, it's kind of meh. The background kind of throws me off. Yeah, because I'm kind of confused what exactly is the background, to be honest. Because like, you have like kind of like two areas, right? You have kind of this bit, which looks like an actual background, but at the same time, it's like, what the heck is this background? And then you've got this like outer layer that is like purely... Is it a galaxy? Is it sleep powder? Is it confetti? Is it Spider-Man? I meant to say Superman. Honestly, the thought, now that you mentioned sleep powder, miraculous powders written here. Seems like it's supposed to be a stadium. I mean, I could see that because they are kind of facing each other. Miraculous powder. Okay, so like if the intention was the holo to be kind of like mimicking a powder, like, you know, maybe this is after a good old big fight and all the scales from their wings have kind of just fallen off and polluted the air around them, and that's what all the holo is. That'd be pretty cool. Big Pokeball symbol. Oh, like the big Pokeball symbol? What do you mean? Like this? Or this? Like, or like what it's supposed to try to look like? Because I mean, like, what's this here? Like, there looks like a dark patch here. And I can see what you mean with the Pokeball symbol, because it does kind of look like a Pokeball. On the graphic. Yeah, I guess you're talking about this. I don't know, man. I feel like we're really trying to justify this one. I think like it's not even like busy, right? The art itself doesn't honestly have much to talk about. This is like purely speculative, right? Good idea, poor execution. My thought process is uncertain idea and poor execution. I think you're giving a bit more credit than I would. I'm gonna put it in meh. Honestly, like, it kind of sucks because, like, having two Butterfrees in there is pretty nice. I'll put it in nice for now, and then I'll maybe put it in meh. It's just like, what is their idea that they're really trying to go for? I do like the battle theory, though. That it's, because it is two, you know, Butterfree's facing each other. But it doesn't really look like they're going to battle per se. It looked like they might just be beating each other. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I feel like it's too ambiguous. It's too uncertain to know what exactly is trying to happen here. Wait, actually, there's nothing else about, like... Yeah, there's nothing else. Oh, I forgot about this. The flower power mini game. Okay. Exactly. Not enough info. Like, this is one of those cards that takes massive extrapolation, and that's something we like to avoid in the science community. Alright. EX Fire Red, Leaf Green, Butterfree. I think out of Fire Red, Leaf Green, I think this is my favorite, but it also looks so derpy. Oh my god, that's a huge head, you know? But I don't know. There's something about kind of how there's a gust of wind pushing this Butterfree, which is kind of cool. I don't think it's like super nice though. But I do like how it's not like just Butterfree floating there. This is like Butterfree in a nice gusty day, getting thrown around a little bit. I would probably... I think like it also has like almost the same issue. Definitely not as bad as Expedition, but it's just like the background is hollow. With like, it does look like there's wind though, which is kind of cool. I do like kind of like the marbling of the background. You really like this one? Oh shoot. Where'd you put this one, my friend? Because I was thinking, personally, I would put it nice above Expedition here. I think that's where I'm gonna put it for myself. But how about you? Okay, great encounters. Thinking mid-high nice. Okay. Pretty much about the same. Although I'm pretty sure this is gonna stay mid-nice to me. I don't know. We'll have to move things around because we do have some very, very nice cards coming up soon. Although granted, it probably won't be too high for me. Okay, this card. Ooh, it's a little small. Let's enlarge. Now all we need is to all we need is to freaking refine. We need what's it called? What are they always saying, like TV shows? I don't know. I forgot. But this one, I honestly really like this one. This one is like ultra simplistic. This is quite minimalist, but I love it. There's like really cute snow in the background happening too. It's a very nice simplistic, yeah. This is pretty cool. And I kind of like how even though it's like it's literally 3 lines, right? But it looks like a rolling background or like some like, I don't know. It does kind of look like sand, which is a little weird. I like to think it's just like, honestly the background is tripping me up now. It's like, where the heck is this? Where is this Butterfree? Yeah, it can't be a desert, right, or sand. Like I was initially thinking, oh, maybe it's just a prairie, you know. This is just this is good old South Dakota, and it's wintertime. I'm still gonna say it's pretty high for me. I really like it. This one's still pretty good for me. It's doing it. I don't think, oh Jesus Christ, we lost it. Okay, there we go. It's, I wouldn't put it impressive very nice, but for me, it's top of nice. But all the grass is yellow. I get you. Hey, maybe it's just wheat, bro. What if it's wheat? Who knows? the rolling glades of grass. Alrighty. Heart gold, soul silver. Yeah, but that just goes to show how much we vibe with that art style. Okay, this one. I love this one, man. Frickin' Cult of the Lamp Butterfree right here. Oh my god. This one's beautiful. This is the Mothman of the Pokemon universe. You know what I mean? Like, this thing's freaking huge. There's a lamp in the background that's honestly a really pretty illumination. This one's really sick to me. I put this in impressive, very nice. This one's really cool. I dig it. So, let me go ahead, throw that up there. I might even preemptively just bump this down now. We'll figure that out later. We'll figure that out later. Super deformed Butterfree. Bro, like, this thing has legs the size of its, like, head. Like, maybe, like, up to here. Definitely is longer than its actual body, which is pretty freaking crazy to think about. Like, guys, imagine a reversed giraffe, you know? Where, like, the neck is at, or, like, their legs is as not as... Okay, wait. If you replace the length of their neck with their legs, then it's like, god dang. Butterfree do be having those big feet. I mean, that's true. It do be having the ogre feet, but... This one's crazy. That one's huge, though. Oh, shoot. Big shoes indeed. Big shoes. Alright. Flash Fire Generations. This card... Not my favorite. This card is like... this one. Neo. Except they cranked it up a notch for me. And I think that takes it a... You disagree? Dude, it's funny. It's funny how we have flipped stances on those cards. It looks holy. This is the immaculate Butterfree. I don't know, man. It's so bright for me. Like, it is really funny how we have flipped stances on those two cards. Because they just took that card and then brought the brightness up and, like, took the haziness up a notch, in my opinion. And now I'm like, maybe it's a little too hard for me. Obviously, this Butterfree has main character. Dude, you know this thing has plot armor that's, like, absolutely ridiculous. Dude, like, speaking of plot armor, though, have you guys ever seen, like... It was on Netflix. What was it called? It was, like, some, like, Korean zombie... TV show, which honestly, when I kind of realize this now, but saying it out loud does not whittle that down at all, since there's so many freaking Korean zombie shows. Hold on, I kind of want to check it real quick. Something of the Dead. It was like it took place in some high school, and there was such insane plot armor where it honestly got kind of, like, so contrived and annoying. It's like, there's no way in hell you'd survive any of this. But it be that way. It is a show after all. But this card, let's get back. Something of the Dead. Yeah, not that one. Not that one. Yeah, that's definitely something else. It's not rated. It's rated a bit more mature than my rated E for everyone stream. Actually, this is not a rated E for everyone, to be honest. I mean, with the Metapod roll last time. Oh wait, this is a double different print. Oh, Generations. Rated P for Pokemon. Or is it rated P for something? No, I'm kidding. But, alright, Flash Fire. To be honest, I'm gonna put that one in meh. It's gonna be my first meh of the day. Hopefully the last. No, it definitely won't be, because I'm probably gonna knock this one down. Where the heck? Why am I so bad at I Spy? Holy cow. Yeah, I would honestly put it. Would you put it? Where would you put it? Nice, impressive, very nice. Thank you, thank you. But honest, think I'm gonna bump this down one. I feel bad. I know expedition cards are pretty sought after, but that one's just not doing it for me, to be honest. Bottom of impressed. Dang. Okay. Okay, that's pretty high. I respect that. Okay, let's take a look at generations real quick, because I think this one, like, if Flashfire was holy, this one's eerie. This has that like poltergeist glow, you know what I mean? Do be liking it. Very fair, very fair. I be liking this card. This one feels like it haunts dreams. Or I guess it incites nightmares. I don't know why, but it's giving me like, it's giving me the vibes of that one like No Eyes from Hollow Knight for some reason. DDLC vibes? This is giving you DDLC vibes. Whoa. I did not think about that. DDLC, I can kind of see it. Yeah, I can kind of see it. It is staring at me like Monaco, bro. Dude, this thing traps me in some like other spatial dimension. It's just like, you're stuck with me now. Sugar lumps. Imagine if someone talked. Imagine. Okay, no, I mean that's probably not far out of reach, but like your captor talks to you like that, trap you in the bro. You've activated my trap card, and I'll send you to the Shadow Realm. You know. But this Butterfree, it's so crazy. Like, it's such a huge contrast from like everything else. I guess not really, because it looks super eerie, like when you look past like the trees. Yeah, no, I feel like, so you say DDLC, I say Outlast. I'm kidding. There's nothing Outlast about this, to be honest. Oh, no. Oh, wait, that's a spoiler, though. It feels like a different card. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Butterfree, but I honestly dig it. I like, So you disagree with me when I say it looks like Subnautica? Okay, honestly, I put this in impressive, very nice at the very bottom. It's either top of nice or impressive. I'm gonna put it top of nice for now. I think it's in that limbo for me. It's not quite impressive, very nice. So not enough Leviathan. I don't know, man. How big is this? I feel like it could be Leviathan class. Be bumped up soon though, depending on other cards. True. I just considering these upcoming V maxes. It's like, where would I put everyone else? All right, Sun and Moon. Let's check out this uncommon from Sun and Moon. Okay, we'll click on this one more time. I feel like it'd be fun to try to assign a video game or some other piece of media to every single card we see. But I feel like that'd also take a really long time, and I'm also bad at that kind of stuff, so it will take even longer. Now this card is awesome. Holy cow. This card is insanely beautiful. What the heck? The sky is straight up like Makoto Shinkai movies. Like freaking, oh my god, what's it called? I want time travel. Dude, that was like such a your name, like that kind of art where it's like, it's so beautiful. And honestly, the movie takes time to literally just appreciate the art. It's amazing. Yeah, it's compared to other cards, this one's impressive. And then there's several Butterfrees too, so it looks like it's not a loner. Like, it looks like there are Butterfrees outside of the only Butterfree. And the flowers are really cute. I like the symmetrical. symmetricality. I guess that would be how it is. Exactly the same, right? Like, it's crazy. What a great card. Yeah, I mean, this is a symmetry in terms of composition, because you have like this in the middle, and then you know, like you have two Butterfrees to the side, and it's, you know, maybe not literally symmetrical, but definitely. Wait, it literally is just symmetry. Symmetricality, bro. I'm straight up making up words at this point. What is the noun for symmetry? Thank you, Van Socks. Thank you. Oh man. In an effort to make myself look semi-intelligent, I make up words. I'm a neologistic god. Yeah, definitely know what you mean when you said so. Yeah. I do that so often where it's like, what's the noun of that? And then you just like slap on, like, you know, like ish, ask, ality, or like shin as like suffixes. And there you go, you just nounified it. Oh. But let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this Butterfree. This one I think is right under base set. Very, very pretty card. Muchos nice. I don't know Spanish, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Burning Shadows, let's go on. Ooh, oh my god. Sunset. This is the Pina Colada song. Like, you have two Butterfrees, one's in the background. They're distant. Mucho bueno, very nice. I suppose. Muchos gracias for that. Mr. International here. Is that Icarus the butterfly? Yo! There's so many references to pop culture in this card, which is probably unintended. It looks like there's like a whole bunch of Butterfrees or like some sort of butterfly in the background as well. Kind of whack. Wow, this is honestly a gorgeous card. But it's kind of weird because I love the background so much, but then when I look purely at Butterfree, it looks a little goofy. That's the beauty of the English vernacular. I mean, honestly, truly. Like, you can straight up make up words using a root of another word, right? And then it'd still be perfectly communicative. Yeah, like what I did there. You can communicate with it. It'd be intelligible, I guess. By the way, I love Butterfree. It would be so nice to have Alt Vs and V Maxes of the V-Star universe. Honestly, I really hope they do make an Alt V of some sort. The upcoming V-Star universe. I'm so sad that I'm not going to be in Japan to open it. And I feel like I don't want to spend money for shipping. So I will probably because the way I get my Pokemon cards, right, like booster boxes, is I would sign up for their lottery thing on the Pokemon Center, and if I get it, I get it. Great, that's awesome if I get it. But if I don't, it's like, okay, maybe I'll go look out and pray that some store near me has a box. So I'll probably won't be unboxing anything when I'm back in the States, but when I come back, we're gonna have a massive unboxing stream. It's gonna be so fun. Silly dream of it since it wouldn't happen, but it'd be wild and so cool to have alts for like every single feed. That'd be so sick. Unfortunately, it will probably, well, I don't want to be that guy, but it will definitely be a dream. But it would be so nice, man. Have you seen like the illustration contest like art for like for Zacian and Dragonite? Like, those are so beautiful, but it sucks that they're not making them into cards. They look so good, but they're not making them into cards, which is unfortunate. But let's see. I forgot. I don't know why. Like, looking at this card reminds me of one of the styles of art that they used in the newest Chip and Dale movie. and I kind of don't like it. I love everything about this card except for the Butterfree close-up itself, which is like the most, I don't know, important part of the picture, I guess, because everything else is kind of complementary to the Pokemon around it. Wow, this has a really cute attack. Bye-bye healing. Aw, is this Butterfree saying bye-bye to them? That's kind of adorable. Anyway, I would probably put this one. This is definitely nice though. Like the art's not too damning for me. Very nice contest they held a while back had some brilliant arts out as well. Yeah, right. Most Pokemon will have a small finite number of cards allotted to it. Definitely, definitely. Like if it's not your classic flagship Pokemon like Pikachu. I mean, Pikachu makes total sense, right? It's like the mascot. And like Charizard at this point is kind of effectively a mascot as well. It sucks that a lot of the other like starters, like even starters, right? They kind of get sidelined. I feel like especially like Gen 2 starters like kind of get forgotten, which is very, very, very unfortunate. And then you have like a Pokemon like Sunkern that has like 5 cards. But yeah, it is unfortunate. But honestly, like now that there's like just like a huge amount of Pokemon, like just the sheer size of the amount of Pokemon there is, it's you have to pick and choose, right? Which sucks, but it is what it is. What was I doing? That was Burning Shadows, right? Let me put it up on there. I'm gonna say this is mid-nice. I think it's about mid-nice for me. But yeah, I don't know. How about what kind of what Pokemon, and you can say multiple, right? Because like why stop at one? Would you like to see more cards of? Because let's see. For me, I feel like I want to see more Smeargle cards. Mostly because I feel like you can do a lot with Smeargle. Or like, you know, their newest Pokemon that's coming out, like Urafai, something like that. Is that what it's called? Urafai? It's such a weird name. But honestly, I want to see like some like alt art of that Pokemon and Smeargle, like doing some sick like Renaissance art competition. That'd be sick. Let's see, what other Pokemon would I love to see more of? I mean, I feel like I have a huge bias towards bug type Pokemon because I just love bugs. So like Snom would be freaking awesome. I want to see more like stage 1 or stage 2 evolution like rare cards. Like the most recent Incandescent Arcana set had a Alolan Vulpix as like a V-star in V. Honestly, that's awesome. I love that. I wish they do it with more Pokemon. Like give my boy Sunkern and full art, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people are gonna think it's a waste of a slot, but honestly, I like it, man. Gotta represent the other bonds. Alright, but Butterfree. Back to Butterfree. It is its spotlight day after all. This one is honestly really pretty, but is gonna give me an allergic attack. That's true. Its character rare for Smeargle and Incandescent Arcana is so nice. We're overdue for meaningful cards. They probably get them. Fortunately, expect an alt each one in Silver Tempest. Because I know I know Ho-Oh had an alt art of, or no. Ho-Oh didn't have an alt art for Incandescent Arcana, right? Like it was just a V, right? Like I know in the newest set that's coming out, like I think literally in a month, October 24th, no 21st. The newest Japanese set, Paradigm Trigger, leaked Lugia being in the set, and honestly, Lugia looks sick. Ho-Oh from Incandescent Arcana looks sick as well. But yeah, I hope there is an alt of each of them. But it's a little weird that Ho-Oh from Incandescent Arcana didn't get a didn't get an alt art. So like because of that, I'm a little worried that Lugia is not gonna get one, you know? Little worried. But because I know Silver Tempest is supposed to be a combination of Incandescent Arcana and Paradigm Trigger, so we'll see. Haven't seen any of the alternates yet, so I'm wondering which ones they'll be. That's true. They did Unknown V, and Unknown V Star is gonna be in the newest set. And I honestly really hope they're making an alt art for Unknown. Like, you can do some really cool things with that one. Maybe they'll make their ways into V-Star Universe. That is probably the hope and the dream. Oh man, I really want to open V-Star Universe when it comes out. Wait, Band Socks, do you like opening English or Japanese sets? I mean, I feel like me living in Japan, the answer is pretty, I mean, what you would think it'd be. It's definitely Japanese for me. Well, let's see. I'm looking at this card and like, I'm trying to imagine what all this yellow is, right? Like, it looks like yellow powder. It looks like pollen, bro. And I do not do well with pollen. Oh. Especially in Japan. March in Japan, I feel like dying whenever I go outside. Like, it's just so disgusting with the amount of pollen in the air. Like, even like my grandma's place, she lives in the middle of the mountains, right? And like, it's fun to get there, but I'll never go there in like February, March, April. It's like, oof. I literally wake up and fall asleep 2 hours, or like I start sneezing for 2 hours before I can sleep and after I wake up. It's horrible. Like being able to read the cards and that's true. I feel like that's probably the biggest reason why people wouldn't be Japanese. Like, thankfully, your boy here can kind of read, and the stuff that I can't read, they have the characters over, so we're good. But yeah, there isn't an easy way to get Japanese product retail here. Yeah, I feel like in America, you'll never get Japanese products at market price. So I was like thinking, because I always like, I'm curious about how some people in America like get their products, right? Like whether they just like bite the bullet or not, and like they just like kind of have to pay for how much people charge. Because like it's kind of ridiculous how much they charge for it. Like even shipping included, right? With like I've seen prices of like, let's see, like a normal booster box being like $90, and this is oftentimes with shipping included, but shipping right now is like, oof, what, 20? So it's $70, right? Minus shipping. And then you do, yeah, I don't know. They make a decent amount, because like market price products here, like for a booster box, is like 4,950 yen, which is like roughly, I want to say $38-9. Some people use proxy addresses. Ah, true. That would make sense. That would be cheaper than like just straight up buying it off of some other seller. Then they'd have to pay, shop on Amazon Japan. Because like the most sensible thing is to like pray you get lucky with the Japanese Pokemon Center, like, or like for the newest sets, right? And then for older sets, they're pretty much like all sold out. Hold up, let me go to it real quick. Like it's kind of Dutch. You guys want to see my email address? Nah. But let's see. Let's go to cards here. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the same with like US, but like it's like all sold out. Hold up, there's still Pokemon Go. Battle regions and Dark Phantasmos still. Pretty unusual. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I wonder how much the proxy addresses charge for shipping though. Maybe you just pay full shipping and then you probably have to pay like a portion of the amount that you got shipped, right, to them. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting business model. But I was like thinking like, I feel like people scalping's stupid. Why not I sell products at cheaper and make a little bit of a side hustle so I can do more collecting. Are you excited or a wee bit apprehensive for Scarlet and Violet both as a video game and card? All right, let's start with video game. Honestly, I am super excited for Scarlet and Violet. And I think it's more so the concept and how they're kind of like weaning off a little bit from the traditional game model that is Pokemon, where like they have a very linear story. Like I really like the approach that they're trying to take with open world, and I feel like if it's actually done well, it could be great. And that'd be really fun to actually do all the gyms out of order. Like the thought of not having a gym order is freaking awesome. But I won't know for sure until I actually play the game, you know? Terastallization is another goofy gimmick, sadly, but I'm anxious to play and see if they do well with it. Yeah, Terastallization, honestly, I can get behind the mechanic. Cause I mean, like, it is like every new generation does add like a gimmick, right? Which I think raises the question, like, what's your favorite gimmick? Because to me, like, I mean, I feel like with this, with everyone else on this, but like, Mega Evolution was the coolest one. And I feel like, I don't know how they're gonna do Terastallization though. Whether you have to like it seems like you're gonna have to hold an item Terastallize into a specific type, but I don't really know. Never really liked any of the gimmicks. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Like, I know personally, I just like the idea of like taking the evolution one step further. But I think it's more of if there's like any new designs, then it's sick. Gen 4 gang, heck yeah, dude. I think like after thinking about it a bit more, I used to be like, hell yeah, Gen 4 only. But I think I prefer Gen 5 now. I feel like Gen 5 kind of perfected that era of like 8-bit Pokemon. Or like sprited Pokemon, you know, 2D sprited Pokemon. But Gen 4, I mean, Gen 4 has such a sweet spot. I'm just so sad that like the remakes did not. It's so ironic because they tried to do it justice by making it as close as the base game itself. And then I mean, the game was released with a shit ton of glitches. But yeah, sort of like the stationary spreads and yes, BDSP's that yeah, unfortunate, but it was really funny to be able to beat the game in like 2 minutes. Oh, absolutely ridiculous. But honestly, I do appreciate that they did expand the underground part, because that is my favorite part of honestly, Gen 4. Oh, mining, I could mine for hours. It was so fun. But yeah, BDSP was a little unfortunate. It was like, I feel like it also has to do with like being like so hyped around for it as well. But maybe my expectations were a little too high with it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for Scarlet and Violet. I think it's also pretty neat that we're getting what it looks like we're gonna get the cover art Pokemon super early into the game. I think that's a pretty cool change in things. The trainers look pretty fine. Like, I feel like I just have to get used to like a slightly new style, but I can get around it. The Pokemon that's been released so far, God, I think there's none that I really dislike except Garafai, and that's more of just the name. I don't want to like, I don't want to have to enunciate 4 syllables to say a Pokemon. Like what a Girafaii. Oh, it's 5. It's so long. Like Giratina 4. Gyarados. Girafaii. Is there another Pokemon that has 5 syllables in its name? Am I just saying it wrong? Is it Girafaii? It's just 3? What? I'm probably just saying it wrong then. How is it spelled? It was pretty weird. It's Graffaii? Graffaii? Okay. I'm just stupid then. Graffaii. Okay. So for graffiti, and then what's the I part? Aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, Captain. Oh. Or maybe it's just simply I. Okay. Thank you for the phonetic spelling. Now I know how to say its name. Alright, I take back all criticisms about it. But, let's see. Oh, yeah. The one name that, like, I did not really like, but I'm pretty sure everyone will disagree with me, is Fido. I don't know. What do you guys think of the name Fido? The Pokemon itself, the design's so cute. I love the Pokemon, but I hate the name. Like, it's not a Pokemon name, I guess. Like, it's literally just a pun on a, like, typical dog's name. I don't know. I don't really like that. It's a little too on the nose for me. But I feel like it is very fair to disagree with me here. I don't know. Fido, like, it's so cute. But it's just like, when I think of Fido is like too rooted in the real world, I guess, for me. Which is why it makes it a little cognitively dissident for me to associate it with a Pokemon. But I'm sure as I think about it more, like, that association is going to weaken, and then I'll think about the Pokemon a lot more, and then it's just gonna be like, oh, this is normal, you know? But it is what it is. Okay, before I get distracted again. Butterfree. This card, honestly, is really cool. I think this card's pretty nice. I would put it mid-high nice, to be honest. Where art thou? Here you are. I think it's like right. I think it's right above the minimalist one. But yep, let's go on. Oh, I forgot. I need to talk about the cards. So they're bringing back. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're bringing back EXs for terrestrialization, right? So like, I don't have a huge. Okay, no, I'm pretty excited for EXs coming back, but I don't have a huge opinion about where they're gonna take it into TCG, because I'm not sure how they're gonna take it into TCG. Like, if they run with the terrestrialization gimmick and try to, like, convert that into the TCG, I'd be so freaking hyped if they take, like, a Delta species approach with it. Where, like, the one thing that I don't like, though, is the Pokemon are gonna be wearing goofy hats. Like, I'm gonna love that you're gonna have, like, what? You can do a freaking water type Charizard. But it's gonna be wearing a hat. Oh, man. I don't know. The hat's just, like, so goofy to me. And I like it in that kind of regard as well. But I also kind of wished it wasn't as conspicuous, you know? Like, a little flamboyant, loud, I guess. But I'm excited to see how they deal with it, how they incorporate it into the TCG. Because I feel like they might go a Delta species route and just, like, straight up type it differently. But I'm excited to see what happens. And honestly, excited to see how they do the art as well. I feel like V cards were so. As long as they don't regress in quality at all, I'll be pretty happy with the TCG. But yeah, what's your opinion as for the Pokemon cards for the Scarlet and Violet era? It's gonna really suck that I kind of won't be able to immediately be a part of it. I'll be on the sidelines. I won't be able to unbox anything. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think the worst thing is I won't be able to play it. Like, all of my stuff is here in Japan, but I won't be able to play it when it gets released, dude. Oh man. Oh yeah, but ban sucks. If you are buying the game, are you pre-ordering it off of the a Japanese site or like Japanese Amazon so you can get the promo card? Cause I know I did. I want that promo card. All right, Hidden Fates. Let us see. I need to take a swig. I've been talking for straight, man. Oh my. This one's pretty cool. You could straight up see the scales flying off. Hazu Okoshi. What is that? Translates to? I created wind. Create wind. Like gust, whirlwind, I guess. Not sure what the proper translation of that would be. But this one's pretty cute. I feel like sunset backgrounds always do it for any Pokemon. It is golden hour after all. Everything will look very, very nice. And then we've got this one straight up making wind, man. You guys have heard of the butterfly effect, right? It all starts with this Butterfree right here. And there's gonna be some, yeah, I mean, this flap of the wind can make a tornado somewhere else, according to the theory. But freaking cool. What else do I really have to say about this? Like, it's simple and what it's doing, and it's just executed so nicely. That's a good card. I like it. I like it. I would put it I think I'm gonna. Feels bad to bump this down. I think I prefer this one over this. I'm gonna bump this down to meh, to be honest. But let's see. Hidden Fates. We're gonna put you here. I think you're about there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay. Let us move on to Rebel Clash. Oof. This one is pretty cute as well. Oh man. I love this like lighter color here in this regard. Like finely detailed light colors. There's two Butterfrees. They look like they're in some like greenhouse or like plant infirmary. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, this one's really vibing with me. It's an adorable card. We are going to put it, I think, pretty nice as well. Honestly, I think it's up here. High nice. I'm gonna move this one up one, keep that there. And then Fusion Strike. Check this one. I probably for sure have this one since I've unboxed one. But this card, how do I feel? There's like weird cotton balls in the air. The pasture of flowers is really cute. Butterfree looks nice. The background's kind of weird though. There's like a weird little like Aurora Borealis like effect thing going on with like the waviness to it. Like maybe like a draped curtain. Kind of what I'm also thinking about here. I dig it. I dig it. It's I think this is moderately nice though. To me, this is probably about like low mid nice. Put it here. And then moving on to the special ones, we've got Bugsy's Butterfree Japanese exclusive. Let's see here. Honestly, Pokemon Versus, that set's awesome. It sucks that there isn't an English release though. But oof, this one is whack. I feel like a lot of the Pokemon versus cards are so distinct in art style. Like this one looks like I mean this is again kind of relating to anime, but Masaki Yuasa. This kind of looks like mind game art, or almost like the abstract parts of like Ping Pong the animation. Freaking beautiful, man. Like I'm more interested in the background than the honestly, frankly, demonic looking Butterfree here. Holy cow, those eyes are blood red. It's a little scary. He has the sight of the sanguine. God. Oh, but this dude, he looks like he's about to slurp some blood off of you. Freaking vampiric, Dracula free. Oh my. I dig it though. Like it's like everything's like so like bubbly and pop art in the back, and then you've got we got a soul-sucking Butterfree like right in the forefront. All right, yeah. The more I look at, the more I really like it. Okay, I mean, what did I expect? Pokemon Versus, I think, always has a place in my heart. This is very nice. I put it right here. I really like that card. And then Butterfree Fib. Frontier Brain. How do I feel about this one? This one looks good. Like it, let's get a close-up of it as well here. Because this card looks fine. Who is this character though? I have no idea. I don't recognize it at all either. Don't know. But I feel like I may have this card as well lying around in one of my collections. I feel like Diamond and Pearl, I collected a lot at that point in time. So, pretty good, pretty good. I kind of like how it looks like it's on a stage, probably hypnotizing everyone with its, what is it, select powder? Well, shoot, that's kind of broken. You can choose the stat effect. Well, I'm not saying it's broken in the game, but but that's pretty cool. You get to literally see it using an attack, which is great. I feel like any Pokemon that is doing that, any Pokemon that is not standing still or like is doing a basic pose is automatically very good. But let's see. Yeah, and it's giving me allergy vibes though. Like I bet if I just whiff up that Butterfree scale, I'd probably start sneezing a storm. Not be very comfortable for me. But I'd give this honestly, it's definitely nice. Definitely nice. And when I put it in impressive, very nice, I think it's right here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Then honestly, we'll have to figure out. Let's figure out everything's place after the fact. So Butterfree. Y'all have ever tried fried butter? Bro, I remember this one time, like me and my friend, we were like getting ready to drink, and he like mentioned to me like, dude, did you know butter can coat your stomach so then you can drink more? And then I was like, dog, we gotta try it today. And then we completely forget about it, right? Until we're like blasted. And then he just goes upstairs, like we're in the basement, right? We're hanging out in the basement. He goes upstairs, brings down a stick of butter, and mind you, this is like when we're already like freaking inebriated. And he was like, I remembered the butter, man. The butter will save me. And I was like, dude, nah, the point is to eat the butter before you start drinking. He was like, nah. And then he just takes a bite out of it. And like with the paper too. Like what? What's wrong with you, dude? Then he throws up immediately. It's like, I mean, I guess it's one way to get rid of alcohol. You're It's system, but it's like, what the heck, dude? Oh man. But Butterfree, oh Jesus Christ, I did it again. But Butterfree V, the V card looks nice. It looks pretty nice. You gotta love the V style, man. How like it kind of meshes with the card background itself. But pretty cool. I feel like this is one of the lesser, I guess, very lesser done. I don't want to say worse. Worse like automatically has like a negative connotation, right? Because it's not bad by any means. It's just not as good as others. There we go. That's what I'm trying to communicate. And it's kind of just a fine V, you know? It's not bad. It's a fine V. I would put this V card, honestly, probably put it right here in the middle of nice. And then the full art, it's one of the better full arts, I think, because it is actually flying and it's not just like statically there. So I would put the full art in top of nice. Come on, England. But there we go. And then for V Max, I mean, you've got your regular V Max and then you got your secret rare. And to be honest, I think the secret, like the rainbow rare, I think this is one of the instances where I prefer the rainbow rare over the regular print. And I think they're both like, I think they're both here. It's gonna sound weird, but I think I honestly prefer this ghostly Butterfree over like these full arts here. But yeah, that's gonna be how it is. Let's see. Let us do some final checks and balances here. Let's first establish our family heirloom. Now, usually we pick out one card, but honestly, I'm having trouble deciding if I would rather have base set or base set 2, excuse me, slash jungle. Jungle slash jungle or Jesus, I cannot talk right now. Jungle or let me just repeat it one more time for emphasis and 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 for the irony. Jungle or Pokemon versus. I'm a little stuck between a rock and a hard place here. So, I mean, with that being said, I feel like the easiest way to solve that issue is to just put them both in there, right? Okay, and let's see, final things. I feel like you mentioned this earlier, band sucks, but I feel like the best way to properly rank is would I prefer this card or this card? And then you kind of go through it algorithmically, right? It really, I think, is a good system to go by when it comes to these tier lists. You kind of just need the broad, oh, it goes into these 5 categories, and then we'll figure it out later. So with that being said, I'm gonna put this up one. Underrepresented Mons in TCG. Most, if not all. Bonsly has that little? Holy cow, really? Oh, I want to check this rule. How much cards does Bonsly have? Yeah, honestly, we need justice for baby Pokemon. You know what's whack? Like, we've had the Pokécune set, right? Like, we've had kind of like specialty sets for Pokemon. Why isn't there a specialty set for like baby Pokemon? I feel like that'd be such an easy, like, cute thing you can do, right? So I mean, we've already seen like the TCG. Jesus Christ. That actually really sucks. And they're both, holy cow. Which one is this? The Versus pack? Oh, this card. Oh, I have seen this before. Yeah, that sucks. Baby Pokemon need more sets. Because you've already had the Poke-Cute collection, which is to be like, oh, these are the ultra cute Pokemon. But like, I feel like babies are the embodiment of cute, you know? They should have a baby set. Justice for the babies, exactly. Unless if you're Jonathan Swift, then he would say to eat them. But I digress. Babies need representation in Pokemon. But honestly, they should do that. I'm gonna have to give it a little pitch, you know? Like, I'm living in Japan right now. I can probably, maybe not easily, but I can go to the Pokemon head company, knock on their door, bow a little bit, of course, you know, respect, and then propose the idea. You know, I'd maybe ask for a custom card for such a wonderful idea. Of course, I'll credit you as well. I'd say, can you make that 2? I gotta get 1 more for my buddy Ban Socks here. But they should honestly. They should have a set that only has the least represented Pokemons. Like, it's gonna be the most random set, and I feel like it's gonna be so fun to open. Right? Oh, dude, imagine a set that's like just baby Pokemon, except that like the highest rarity of cards. Like, every baby has an alt art. That would be sick. Or you can even have, heck, you can have an alt art of all the babies in 1 card. Like, you've already had, like, especially with, like, they should have done that in Tag Team. So, I mean, they did have, what's it called? Cleffa, Igglybuff, and Togepi, right? Wasn't that one of the cards that they've had? Togepi TCG. You gotta love Bulbapedia. Holy cow. Yeah, Togepi, Cleffa, and Igglybuff. They did have this. Why didn't they have this for, like, other babies? Like, this one is freaking sick. Like, don't get me wrong, this card's amazing. But, like, they're a little underrepresented. Underrepresented. What? They have underrepresentation. I'm just gonna blame Japan for my deterioration of English and not on my own. It's not my fault, of course. But this will probably do it for Butterfree today. And of course, I believe the next time I stream, Sunday morning, at least for me, my time, I should have plenty of time to fully do justice to the Weedle line. So, that being said, let's see, I know because I'm going to Tokyo tomorrow for, like, family stuff. And, oh my, it's going to be raining so hard that day. You know, one of the things that I love about going to Tokyo, and one that I'm really lucky and grateful for, is that I can just walk around all day and, like, just do whatever I want. That doesn't cost money. So my favorite thing to do in Tokyo, right? I feel like eventually Tokyo can get quite boring, but if you're there for food, the possibilities are endless. There's so much restaurants in Tokyo. So my favorite thing to do when I go there is, like, just pick a restaurant, pick 2 restaurants, right? Go here for lunch. Honestly, if it's not too expensive, I even go like 3. Like, ramen, I usually buy like the cheapest thing when I do this, so it's like maybe like $6, $7, and then I'll just like go to 3 different ramen restaurants and just walk the entire way. So like, it's gonna take up the entire day, right? And then oftentimes when I like walk from one location to another, it's like, okay, I've worked up an appetite a little bit, and then like kind of just like explore the city in that way, because then you save money on transportation. You're getting, I mean, you're offsetting the calories that you take in a little bit, at least. You're curbing it a little bit, I guess. But it's fun being able to just like walk around and look and find like new locations that you've never seen before, or find like random ass stuff, like a vending. I remember one time I saw like a vending machine that in the same vending machine, it had drinks, snacks, children's toys, and porn magazines. And I was like, what in the like, what kind of demographic are they going for with this vending machine? It's like they have everything for everyone. And like, but why? It was so weird. Like, what? Why would you put children's toys right next to this like, very, very adult magazine? I was like, come on. It's bizarre. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today. I'll see you guys in, I guess, in less than 48 hours with the next stream. We're gonna do the Weedle line next time, and I hope you guys are excited to see some more Pokemon cards, because I feel like you just can't get sick of it. There's just so much, and they're all pretty freaking nice. Anyway, hope you all have a great rest of your day, evening, night, whatever. And yeah, bye-bye.